So that's a look at the potential speaker in the United States. What about the potential next president, though? France 24's James Andre joins me here in the studio to talk a bit more about Donald Trump and his announcement that he's running again in 2024. James, so far, not that much excitement about Donald Trump's bid, it has to be said. He hasn't gotten many endorsements, even from within his own party. Why do you think there's that reticence?
Well, indeed, yes. Very few endorsements for now, except for a really handful of die-hard Donald Trump fans and supporters. And obviously, as you know, a lot of the lawmakers who are at the House now do, for some of them, owe their career to Donald Trump. But indeed, what we're seeing here is a very muted response. And that includes, for example, his own daughter, Ivanka, who was not there when he did this speech and made this bid for 2024. She said that she would not be campaigning at her father's side and that she would be focusing on her family. Now, that could be a personal decision. But if you take some politicians on the Republican side, we're hearing, for example, Representative Mo Brooks of Alabama, a former Trump ally, who said that in an interview in 2020, there was no other option. In 2024, we will have candidates who are vastly superior and will do much better competing against the Democrat nominee than the loser Donald Trump has proven himself to be. That is pretty harsh. Then you have, for example, Mick Mulvaney, who is a former Trump chief of staff. He said he's the only Republican that can lose. And the list goes on, including former Vice President Mike Pence, who, as we know, is at odds with Donald Trump, who said that there are better choices than his old running mate. So yes, we're 2 years before the beginning of that election. And for now, indeed, there is heavy criticism of this bid. Of course, some people are pinning the not as important victory of the Republican Party on Donald Trump and the nominations. A lot of observers are saying that the candidates that were endorsed by the former president either underperformed or lost. So if you can just see the composition of the House, indeed, as you can see here, it's only 218. It is, of course, they have won the House, but it's only by a small margin. And it is something traditional, I'd say, that the sitting president's party loses in midterm elections. So we have another chart here that shows to what extent. And indeed, pundits had said that the Republicans might win big, that there could be a tide. And as you can see here, this is not really the case. As you can see, indeed, for 2022, if you compare how many seats Biden has lost to, for example, Obama back in 2010 or Clinton in 1994, that does show quite evidently that this is not a big defeat for the Democrats. And this, of course, is being criticized on the Republican side. The Republicans who believe they probably need to reassess their position on the political checkboard.
James Andre, thank you very much.